Hey guys, welcome to the Old Ultra Runner channel. I'm your host Jay Tynert, and today I want to talk about my first experiences with the Percussion Massage Gun. I had seen lots of ads, I'd heard about a lot of people using percussion massage guns, never really understood the benefits that much, and I do know that my wife has had them used on her in physical therapy. And they can be very expensive. The Theragun brand that most physical therapists use, it's a high-end industrial strength one that should last forever. It sells for like $400. And then there's a Hypervolt that's $200, $250, something like that. And then you go to Amazon and you find tons of them that are real inexpensive, and I've watched some of the reviews online, and a lot of them, some of them work well, some of them are very cheap and crappy. So I wasn't sure what to think of it. I was thinking about getting one. My wife has had some surgeries on her hips. She seems to have a little bit of nerve problems up in her upper thigh that cause her issues, and she hasn't been able to run much. So I was interested into looking into one. I also thought it would feel good for me. I do use a foam roller from time to time. I have gone and gotten massages before. I enjoy getting massages, but I'm really just don't want to spend the money for them all the time because they do get pretty pricey. I would, since I've gotten a massage gun, I wouldn't say it's a total replacement for like getting a massage or even how deep a foam roller gets. But it is good because you can use it daily and hit a lot of spots. I'm able to get tension out of my shoulders. I'm able to go across my lower back and get some of the tension out of there. And it is, my wife is claiming that it is really helping her upper thigh problem where she has the problem with her circulation or nerve problems. So she's really using it every day. The one I purchased it's called the Meback, M-E-B-A-K Chic, C-H-I-C. There's tons of them out there. I'm not an expert on this by any means. I do know that like the Theragun ones come with a 16 millimeter amplitude, meaning that they will go 16 millimeters pushing into your muscle. The majority of them that don't cost $200 or $300 will go 6, 8, 10, 12. This one does go 12. And I have found it plenty strong for the majority of things I need. And I feel like if I really need it deeper, I'll go get on my foam roller, as long as it's a place I can use the foam roller. And I've actually used this mostly, my wife and I, it has 5 different speed settings, and then it has like 3 different programs that'll cycle through the different speed modes. We mostly set ours on 2, and it's been plenty strong for us. This one has a little button you turn on the bottom, on and off. Now that's one thing I would actually, and then you have to actually hit the power up on the top to turn it on. Why is it coming on? Having fun. There it goes. Anyway, and you can see it's not super loud. It does make a little bit of noise, but it's not super loud. The one thing I would say I don't really prefer is that it is 2 switches, and real often you'll turn off the power up here, and then we forget to turn off the power on the bottom, and then it drains the battery. The battery does last, they say 2 to 3 hours, which, considering we usually only do it maybe 5 minutes at a time, and both of us using it a time or 2 a day, we charge it up. It takes maybe an hour, hour and a half to charge, and then it pretty well lasts us all week. We haven't really run it until we killed it, other than leaving the switch on. I will say it is plastic, but it feels very solid. It seems like a good quality build. It seems like it's going to last a while. reading the reviews on Amazon when I looked at it, this one, part of the reason I chose it is it was listed as an Amazon's Choice one. It had over 1,700 reviews, 4.6 stars, so pretty good reviews. There were a few reviews saying that they had it for a while and then it died. So that we haven't had any issues yet, but I don't know for sure. Now it does have a nice rubberized handle for holding it. It's a bit longer handle. They advertise that as something that makes it easier for one person to use and reach down their back. And I have liked the handiness of it. It's not super heavy. It does come with 5 different attachments. Some come with more, but it has the round ball, which is good for your larger areas like your chest or your quads or your hamstrings, back and hips. It also has a pretty big flat one like this that's also good for the same areas. We have it on there, the larger flat one right now, because my wife's been using it on her thigh quite a bit, and she likes it. I actually kind of prefer the ball at times, because if I'm doing the massage myself, it's easier to get the ball to lean up against the muscle than getting it straight across with the flat one. There's also a smaller round one, which they say is great for doing your arms or different appendages. You can still use it for legs. They've got this little, what do they call this? The fork, which they said is mostly good along your spinal column, where it would hit on either side of your spine. And then you can also use it down along your Achilles tendon. I actually haven't used this one yet. And then they've got what they call the bullet, which is just this one you would press in a particular like trigger point place, or a place you want to really dig in deep, because it's a very targeted type thing. Now, like I said, it has 5 different speeds. So the 5 speeds, the first level is a 1200 RPM, which they said is good for daily relaxation. The second level is, they call it Wake Up the Muscle at 1600 RPMs, and that's actually what we use most of the time. It wakes up the muscle and it gets some blood flowing there for healing and for use. Level 3 is 2000 RPMs, which they said is good for decomposing lactic acid. Level 4 is 2400 RPMs. It says it's good for promoting blood circulation. Level 5 is relieving deep tension. It's 3000. And then like I said, there's 3 different settings that'll let it cycle between, where it might do 1000, the 1200, level 1, level 2, level 3, or it might do level 5, level 2. It has different cycles. I really don't know those that well. I haven't used it that much. I for the most part, put mine on level 2 or level 3, and I work in my body part for 5 minutes or so. Anyway, I have found it very useful. I'm liking it so far. It's like getting a minor bit of massage without spending a lot of money. Now the price of this thing, when I bought it, I actually bought it on Amazon Prime Day, so we've had it a little over a month. They had a special going for $33. But I ran the little, honey.com, which will tell you the prices on Amazon for the last 30 days. And at the time, the price had gone between $69 and $89. I do it now, and it says it's pretty well stayed at $69 is what they're normally selling it for. But if you go on there, I see right now today it's $69, but there's a $30 coupon you can clip, so you can really get it for $39. So it's a less expensive massage gun, but I think it's very, seems powerful enough for me, as long as it lasts well. Now, the other thing I don't really like about it is it has the charging plug is one of those little barrel chargers that is going to be more proprietary and just fit into this massager. There are several of the guns out there that use a USB-C plug, which would make it a little bit more flexible, and that you could be using a power bank and be out on site at a run or something and use your USB-C little power bank to charge it. But again, I'm not seeing that as a major issue, especially for the price we paid. We can charge it up, and it's good for 2 or 3 hours of massage. I am planning to take it to my 48-hour race or in 10 days, 10, 11 days, and have it for time to time in case something's getting tight. Anyway, that's my experience so far with a percussion massage gun. Hope you found it interesting. Again, if you like the video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you are interested in the content on the channel, please subscribe. And other than that, keep moving.